Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Carla Furman with the Border City Rotary Club. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you for having me, Shelby.
Of course. Now we're here to speak on the reboot for Irish Pub Night for 2022. And this is a huge deal, especially for Border City Rotary Club, with how long you've been waiting to do this in-person event once again. And hopefully this year it will work out. But how long has it been now since it's been in person?
Well, technically for us gathering all together, 3 years, because 2 years ago we canceled. Last year we did a little bit of a hybrid type version where we did the drive-through, which was a lot of fun, but it's still not the same. Like we all dressed up, there was lots of smiles and laughs, but at the end of the day, we were done in 2 hours and it was still daylight out and not daylight of the next morning type thing. So we are so excited to finally be back.
And with previous events, when it was in person instead of the hybrid thing that you did last year, how was support from residents?
Lloydminster is phenomenal. Like, we are such a lucky organization to be established here in Lloydminster. The community always comes out in support and goes over and beyond. So it makes it easy to do these things and to get excited about these things. Just talking with other fellow community members and Rotarians, like there is excitement for this and to get back and to be able to do something and support people and be out there and just have some fun.
And for people who may be unaware of what Irish Pub Night is all about, what exactly do the proceeds go towards? Could you kind of explain what this event is all about?
So first and foremost, it's all about fun and showing how fun and exciting Rotarians are. And then on top of that, we raise funds for within our community that we utilize. So a lot of times in the past, we have supported organizations like the Youth Center or the Sexual Assault Center, Interval Home. There's been a few other ones along the way too. And a lot of times it has something to do with youth as well. It's been one of our mandates for a long time. And just the ability to give back to the community is just such a blessing.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask, of course, before we were talking about how 2 years ago when this was first canceled, or almost 3 years ago now, that how hard it was of that week to kind of figure out that you weren't able to do this event. So for this year, how was it for the Border City Rotary Club to set this up and kind of set it up to get back into in-person?
Well, there was a lot of back and forth, to be honest. For the longest time, we were just not going to do it. We were thinking maybe a hybrid style drive-through with maybe some live stream entertainment of some sort. But then there was some whisperings happening, that maybe some mandates were going to ease up a little bit. Things were looking a little bit promising. And as a group, we got talking and like, if we go 2 years without having Irish Pub Night, there's a really good chance we will lose the momentum and the excitement and the knowledge of our event. So we decided to just push forward. And so in past years, usually we start the summer before putting this event on, and it's literally been in the last couple of weeks. So a little bit chaotic, but exciting. It's amazing how fast it's come together. It is going to look a little bit different than past years. This year, our biggest focus is really just bringing the community together, having a fun night. All the other stuff, all the extra funds and stuff that gets raised is a bonus, which we'll then put back into the community after the fact. In the past, we've always selected a group or a project or something prior to, so everybody knows what it's going towards. And this year, we're just really focusing on that community, bringing everybody together, having a fun night. And like I said, everything else is just a bonus so we can give back and continue our support with different organizations in Lloydminster.
And for all those residents out there that are excited to see that this is coming back this year, what can you tell them that they can expect for this year's event?
Well, it's definitely going to be one of our biggest events that we've put on. We have a fairly well-known big name coming to perform. We've got Garrett Gregory, which, we haven't done something like that in the years that I have been a part of Rotary. It's been a smaller local, typically entertainment. So we're bringing Garrett Gregory in from Hannah, Alberta. And I don't know if you were down at the beer gardens this summer for the Chuck Wagons. He puts on one heck of a show. So we are so excited for that. And just working with some of the other groups in town, like Maz Entertainment, he's promised to put on some pretty fantastic lights and sound and everything. So it's going to feel more like a concert than anything.
And last and not least, where all can people be able to access tickets and find out some more information about this online?
Great question. So the best spot is to head over to our Facebook page, Border City Rotary Club Lloydminster. We also have an event page. It's all tied together and there's a link, get tickets. You can click there. It'll shoot you over to Eventbrite. Everything is online this year, just to keep it simple, just in case, that slight chance that we have to maybe postpone. It just makes it so much easier for ticket tracking.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Carla. And for everybody watching out there, this event will be coming up on March 12th. So make sure you get your tickets for Irish Pub Night.
Thank you for having me, Shelby.